that. I know some people need to be told what to do, if that makes sense. I have an intern.
What they need to do is they need to focus more on who they allow to do groups by actually interviewing and assessing them, and then, but give those people more, the ones they choose, give them more freedom, as opposed to like just across the board, everyone's got to read off this paper, because you're right. Then people like me who actually can help people by adhering to it, almost like I would in a theater setting, right? I'd be bending with the audience, and I'd be kind of yes-anding as well as adding in information that's important for whatever we're talking about, whether it's purpose or impulse control. That's the most effective way to reach somebody, because again, it's just so hard when anything comes off, even if it's gold, if it comes off robotic, no one cares.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to sit there and read a piece of paper, right? So you get one out of like the 20 or 30 that actually respond, because they're already the kind of person that had hit rock bottom and wants everything, right? That's a different thing. It's like in that case, if you use that as an example, being like, oh, look, it does work. It's like, well, anything you tell them, anything this person's, they're going to find something in it that's important. So I try to market, I guess you would say. I try to adhere to as many people as I can, right? And I notice that more importantly than just the content, not that it isn't important, is their ability to feel like they're involved with something that's happening. That's why I mentioned theater. It's like practical, but a big part of it is like making it entertaining and focus worthy, right? Like there's a little bit of theatrics, there's a little bit of living intuition, right? So it's like it's not you feel like when someone throws you a curveball, you can go with that a little bit as long as it's on subject. There's an art to like dancing around the subject, not going too far in the woods, but you want it to be like evolving and moving around. And those are the groups where I feel like I'm able to touch multiple people while also hitting points that are very specific to them, and those specificity. They're not just general. They're not just to them. There's some generalization. Like I'm really good at being like, here's the subject. And then they go, well, what about this with me? What about that with me? And I find a way to still hit what they're asking, but also return to the subject again.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen with a piece of paper. That doesn't happen. I don't care how well that group is designed. It doesn't happen.
Because they
doesn't happen when you're following. Because then you're even stuck then. Then you're like halfway through and they ask you something, and you if you respond to that, then you have to like robotically come back. Okay, now let's return back to the paper kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not saying there isn't any usefulness in following something like a formula or systematically. Right. But I don't know. I'm more for like a lot of good speakers promote. They say, learn the material and then throw it away. Yeah, that's the point. You're supposed to learn it and understand it, and then not ever look at it again when you're talking with people, right? And maybe every year you go back and figure, oh wait, there's a tool there that I forgot about. But like you're supposed to embody it as opposed to like just reading it off. And I get why, but you're right though. I mean, there's only like 4 of us out of like 50 other texts that can do that. Right. That's why that's the justification for a formula, because most of them don't. It's not because they can't; they don't care. Yeah, they just want a paycheck, so they come in and they're like, I don't want to learn this stuff and get to know. It's like they don't care. You're right. They're like, I don't care. Like I just want the time to go by. Right? Yeah, I had a book for you actually. I want to, because I had it from my advisor when I did my thesis thing. So he wrote it with his dad. I'm grateful for that audit, so you can find out you were a whole semester with the test. It's more of this one. Like if you ever did, as you were designing kind of that way. It's just like a good little framework. You could almost skim it and get there. It is, thesis and dissertation, which I know is helped not too far into the future if you did stuff in it. I've already been working on it. I remember you saying that. I'm like, I need to give you this book. My advisor wrote that with his dad. I guess they were both academics. So,
maybe old school. But
That's cool. Yeah, thank you. I'll definitely look through this.
yeah, and then if you ever do qualitative, that's what that book was, is the qualitative
The other
piece. Yeah. A lot of us do both, so you do mixed methods of quantitative and qualitative because I
You hope through any kind of claim.
I like the interviews. I like the well, hell, we might be doing that again too.
Huh.
We just had some seniors come by and do there. They had a QR code. Me and Perdomo were in his office. I scanned his QR code and I was going to take the survey, and then he right away called me out. He's like, I'm going to ask about the IRB here because he's now on the IRB. I was like, oh shit, yeah, you're right, because they can't just walk around and hand us a survey
Oh, okay.
if it has human subjects. But we were able to. They were doing about music and how it changes your mood and how it helps your mood. So it was a cool little, we're just seniors doing that.
That's
And
cool.
it's cool you can do it with a QR code now. In the past, we had to hand shit out and have a piece of paper. So, not so much anymore with Perdomo. They did have their IRB certificate. We were able to take it. My goal was to answer any questions today, if there was, for the final for that other project. What's the name of that other project?
Remember the project proposal?
Senior, honors project. Is it honors project?
What one?
I know you
I'm
and somebody
doing it.
else is doing an honors project.
I'm just doing a presentation.
Right.
Like this.
Okay.
I'm going to put it into a presentation format
Awesome.
and just present it to you, and then that way now you'll have a break, like a little PowerPoint. Well, I'm going to use. I prefer Perezi because it's more interactive and sweet.
Oh yeah.
I'm using Perezi, and I'm going to basically, it's going to be the like you mentioned for like how you do a dissertation. It's going to be my little 15-minute.
Mm-hmm.
This is everything. Here it goes, and then here's my actual group proposal kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that. I like the references you have, and they always say try to keep them within 4, 5, or 6 years. They're kind of harsh about that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the one besides some of the most common, there is some quotes. Well, they're all 2022 or 2020, something like that. There's a couple like Viktor Frankl that are just the foundation of an entire concept.
Yep.
That I figured is somewhat at least exempt from that because again, there's not. It's like quoting Freud. It's like
yep, the original.
They still let you do it because it's like the foundation of it. But
was it logotherapy?
Logotherapy is Frankl.
Yeah.
Logotherapy is Frankl. Most of them were 2020 or 19.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah.
2016. There's one here that's 2016.
Good.
Which isn't too far off, but they're I try to do relevant, too recent. Yeah, and then counseling psychologist. What is this one? Oh, acceptance, and that one's kind of I should actually look for some more recent versions, but they've been using that acceptance and commitment therapy for a long time.
Yeah, the ACT.
That's been around for a while. So I did quote the original 2012 or 2012. I mean.
Yeah.
That's the original.
I feel like they used ACT over at Lighthouse Youth Services too.
Yeah, they should. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's
peer review.
It's a concept, really. It's a basic concept that's it's the idea. It kind of goes back to the that serenity prayer a little bit, right? It's like you accept stuff, right? That's part of it, anyways. And then committing would be like a way of realizing the importance as well as the practice of, regardless of what you want the ideal, right? Because this gets us out of our head. This gets us out of this constant loop that causes procrastination and all kinds of stuff. Some of it is the excuse of, well, I don't want to do that, so I'm just not, until I can somehow magically figure out how to do that, I'm not going to do anything. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
You got to accept what you have now.
Mm-hmm.
You can accept that you want to do that, but accept that what you have to do now to get there is what you have to do, and then commit to what you have to do regardless of whether you want to, because you want to get there. Like that's how I see that concept anyways. I know there's more practical things within the groups and the practice they show, but it kind of dances around that whole thing. It dances around the benefit of that and why that kind of thing is important.
I was even having flashbacks to my unproductive days, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it was a snow day, and I was driving by houses on the way up here and thinking of like just sitting in the house on a snow day, totally unproductive in my boxer shorts. I'm trying to like bring myself back to when I was like,
those video games for me.
Right, troubled finishing graduate school for whatever reason, and it was the shit is real, like you said. It's
Some of that, I think it's a partial. You got to set your world up, man. You got to set your world up. If you want to stop doing something, you can't just wish it happens.
Yeah.
You can't just hope it happens.
Yep.
You can't. Part of it is a lack of willpower in the moment, right? Whether you practice or not, but a big part of it is literally make it hard as heck to do those things. Go on. If you don't want things to show up on your thing, go on and go out of your way to create passwords that other people know that you don't, that literally lock you out. Like if you want to like stop doing something, just make it the hardest thing and tell on yourself. Like it's okay to live in that slight embarrassment in the moment. If you want to change something socially, I think that's the hardest thing for us to do because we get so caught up in like what people think about us.
Right. Yeah.
The social changes are the biggest one. When someone's like, I want to stop bragging. I want to stop exaggerating. I want to stop one-upping somebody, right?
Humble brag. They always
like I want to stop. Like there's these bad habits in a conversation that if you ask them in a vacuum, they'd be like, yeah. I mean, I see the negative effect that has. I see that later, even though I feel good in the moment, I think I do. It's more like an ego trip. And then later, when I'm assessing myself as like a person and like as more like generally, I think of, oh, that's so immature. Why do I do that? That's gross. Like I don't like that. Assuming that you have some self-respect, right? And that you have some mature perspective.
Yeah.
But the hardest thing for adults to get over is being okay with looking like a child sometimes in order to grow into an adult. They forget that if you're open about it, people don't see that as you looking like a child. They see the act of you noticing when you're a child and trying to become an adult as adult, right? It's like
right.
Literally we forget about that. You don't notice that until you put it into practice. It's like, it's okay to admit, hey, I just told a lie. Hey, I just exaggerated that situation. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this again. I feel mature when I do it. We forget about the concept. It's not trivial. We think that if we do that, because we're, projecting and being afraid of that moment, like imagining what it's like, and we imagine ourselves looking like children, but this comes from a delusion and a hubris that people don't already notice that. Right? So therefore, you're actually counteracting that thing that they know is immature,
right?
By saying, I'm an adult by just being aware. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to be great immediately at it. That sounds like an obvious concept when you say it out loud, but I see it nonstop being the reason why people don't change.
Yeah.
It's like nonstop. In that moment where you make a mistake and you feel like, I don't want to talk about it because it's embarrassing. It's like, just so you know, remember when you made that mistake, everyone knew it happened. You didn't pull any wool over anyone's eyes. They were all aware. The ones who mattered, at least, they all looked at you and were like, that was weird, man. And when you go, and you call it out to yourself, you immediately counteract that. You immediately counteract that. You don't confirm it, right? It's what a ridiculous concept of like, admitting to something, meaning that, I don't know. I feel like there's this vague sense of like people think that if I admit to it, then it's what people get noticed as embarrassing. They have this delusion that
you're like, people already noticed.
They already noticed it. That's the biggest thing that woke me up to it, is realizing that like, and this was a simple conversation that made it apparent. I was like 23 and I'm sitting there in a group of people and guys especially.
Yeah.
Not that I'm the smartest person, but I on average, I was better at communicating and articulating ideas than most guys. And at the same time, most guys were bigger than me, right? So they in those moments, the reason I mention that too is because it was always the biggest guys that were the most threatened by it.
Yeah.
So I'd sit around and I'd be talking and I would say something and then there'd be the guy that would be like, blah, 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 you're an idiot. Right? Their comment was idiotic, right? Their comment was immature. Yeah. It was idiotic. It didn't even get to the point. They completely sidestepped. They bullied their communication into the conversation, and then chose the one thing that they could exaggerate and make it as if it was the point of my communication. Right? It's like, this is what you're talking about. That's why you're stupid. It's like, well, if we take apart the fact that you completely reduced what I was saying to something really primitive. and it shows your stupidity that you did that, right? And then your immaturity that you actually felt the need to do that in front of a group.
Like
right?
attack the person. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what are you winning? I used to think so in that moment, and this is why I mentioned this, because this is when I realized it. In that moment, from that moment, before that moment, I mean, I would always, when that happened, I would always turn it around to them and I would just eviscerate them, right? I would just and I would start breaking apart the conversation, and I'd be like, okay, so you think you're smart, and I would just make it this battle with them, right?
Uh-huh.
And it not only would it not make it better, I would technically, I mean, if anybody who was watching, they would say, yeah, Andrew's destroying this dude. This guy sounds like a moron, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't matter because he wasn't playing the game that I was playing, where I was looking for honesty and actually trying to critically think, use philosophy to make sense of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was just playing the game called, I want to bash and make Andrew look stupid. And if you're playing that game while I'm playing the philosophical, honest game, then I'm always going to look stupid, especially to people that are stupid, right? So I'm not saying everybody's stupid, but usually in a group, it's like there's only one other person that actually can understand what's going on. Otherwise, everybody else is just laughing because he's like crudely bashing away at this one point. And it took a minute. I remember the moment that I realized I went to go say it, and I stopped for a minute. I went to combat this person that was just unfairly, demeaning me, I guess you'd say. He was trying to make me look stupid.
Yeah.
And I went to go bash him, and I looked around, and I saw, it just so happened the group that I was with, there was 2 or 3. The majority of us were more intellectual, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this person was obviously an idiot. And so I looked around, and they all looked at me, and I could see on their face, they didn't know they were signaling him, but they were like, dude, you don't need to say anything. This guy's a moron. Right? And I just stopped and went, I never thought of it that way. And that's what I said to him, and I just agreed with him, right? And in that moment, he completely just didn't know what to say. And then he apologized. Right? He didn't fight me back. He actually apologized for being immature. And I was like, whoa. And that made me realize, like, oh my gosh, the reason why I was fighting back this whole time is because I thought I was in a sense, I was looking down on everyone in the group.
It was like our ego too.
Yeah, it's like as if they needed to know. As if it was like 2 things were happening. One is I bring myself to his level of maturity. And I also simultaneously insult the rest of the group as if they need to be told and handheld what was going on and what was wrong. It's like the best debaters are the ones who just go, really? And they just go, huh? And then they move on, right? And they take it as a win. They're like, everyone that's watching saw your idiotic comment. And it also has an added bonus where if the person's self-reflective and they were just being immature, but they don't want to be, they go, oh, wait a second, that's what wakes them up, not the combatants. It's like them getting the silence, being like, oh man, yeah, you know what, that's weird. I see why you stopped. It just, anyways, I'm just trying to explain just how much of the world that is obvious and that we're aware of internally is also painfully obvious to everyone around us, right? And we think that there's this way to hide. We think that there's like reality starts here, and everything else that's in our head is like this invisible thing that we can only share with people. Otherwise, we can keep it hidden. Yeah, it's like no, it's more like there's this much of it hidden. And reality is this 360 thing around us.
Yeah.
I know that sounds the way I'm describing it's kind of vague, but
I see what you're saying. I get the
it's like just waking up to it.
Yeah. Are there spam messages going around about Spectrum being at your door?
What, for here?
Like my wife said, there ain't nobody at our door, and then like I got this text that Spectrum's like, I'm at your door, and I'm from Spectrum. I'm trying to fix it. And she's like, I think it's spam.
It might be a scam.
Well, I mean, unless you made an appointment, why would they be there?
Right. That's what I asked her. I was like,
they don't come out. They don't have enough technicians to just send people out for no reason.
Right. It was down, but that's why I was like, did you make an appointment? She's like, no, I'm nursing the baby. Tell them to shut the fuck up.
Even if it went down on there and it was local ICU, they wouldn't come out randomly. They wouldn't want to. They'd be like, hey, as long as I don't care, we're taking your money. As long as you don't tell us what to do, I'm not spending money to come help you.
Right. Are we bugging you to lead a group today? Are we bugging you to lead a group today?
If you haven't, man, you got like 2 weeks left.
I know. We're getting you done.
I know. Do I have it?
Almost.
I'd be concerned because the final project's big. The final project's a big one.
Yeah.
What's the final?
It's writing a paper on creating your group.
I'm only halfway done.
So like 10 pages. Did the dean and the chair call you out last week too?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Were you pissed?
Wait, he called me out.
Well, they had you come to that meeting. He said you were the only one who showed up.
Yeah.
People that were going to get through the semester, they wanted me to single-handedly to tell people I'm getting them through this semester.
Yeah.
And then you had to meet with the dean. How was it? That's awkward.
It was actually
Okay, good.
It was a cool time.
What'd you read with the dean? Why?
It was this.
They want a list of
Mission
people
possible.
that we're going to finish this guy.
We're
He's
going
gonna-
to finish. We're going to make. You're going to pass this semester. You still got enough time. I was the only person.
I know you were. I heard. That's why I was like, oh
And
shit.
you're like, you was nominated by this Nikita and Dr.
Oh,
Brown.
Nikita put you in?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
Right.
damn, I better start doing it.
Yeah, I know. Like,
No more parties in Dayton.
no. Yeah, I went. No. Yeah, I mean,
You go home, you get your glasses, you put cardboard around your glasses like a binocular. I'm not even joking. You go home and you stick your face to the assignments and you aren't allowed to do anything until you get done with every single thing you have.
That's what I'm going to do with
I'm
that.
serious. Like literally put
Yeah.
they do this with horses like, for racing to keep them focused. It's actually a thing that works with us. Go home and then literally, I don't care if you sit there and drool for 3 hours until you finally get some traction. Keep doing it. Wake up the next morning, and be like, I can't do anything until I get these done.
That's what I'm gonna do because I don't got a class on Friday, so I'm like, I'm gonna
Okay.
work all day in Oasis to
Okay.
get all the work done because I haven't really been in school. I sometimes been in school, not only because I have
Right.
to deal with some insurance and a police report and court
Oh,
because
why?
my
There's
girl,
so
Huh?
many distractions, but go on.
so
tell
many
us.
distractions that I don't need, and so I guess okay.
Somebody
Anyway,
broke
my
in?
girl got attacked
Oh,
while
At
she was in
school?
my car.
ooh.
And people were trying to attack her and take her purse and
The hell? On campus?
yeah, in the daylight.
What?
Yeah,
Here?
yeah. I think you're right. I thought her Charlie
Okay.
Jefferson. So
Yeah.
she was in the car. She already had a problem. A girl had a problem with her. A girl wanted to fight.
Okay, that makes more sense.
A
But,
girl wanted to
okay.
fight her. She came
Okay.
to Charlie's job. Charlie like, hey, I'm not doing this. I actually leave. I
Does
ain't
she
trying
work
to-
with her mom across the street?
Huh?
Does she work with her mom across the street?
Her mom do work across the street.
Okay.
Though. Yeah.
But her job was over there.
At the cat.
Oh shit.
So the girl doesn't even go here. She go to Wilberforce. And she somehow got in the cab.
This Wilberforce fight happens all the time.
Like,
I've heard about it.
So she came in, Charlie, she tried to fight Charlie. Charlie like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm cool. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm already getting enough trouble. So she was like, hey, we not gonna do this here. You wanna do this somewhere? Let's go back home. That way, we both from dating. We can go back home, run it up. All right. The girl was not hearing. The manager came to him and said, hey, girl, you gotta leave. When the manager came, the girl started getting louder. Like, oh, fuck you, bitch. Oh, this shit.
Okay.
Charlie, instead of like, all right, let's do this, she wouldn't go put a no contact clause on. So you know what? I'm gonna put a no contact clause on you. That way you can't come
With
to
our police or the Xenia police?
our police.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Because she's from another campus. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
so she go after she put the no contact, then she go over to Speedway. When she go over to Speedway, I let her borrow my car.
That's neutral territory.
That is. She not thinking. Now the girl has a friend named Keith. The Keith don't also like Charlie because Charlie would never give him a chance
Damn.
because she with me.
Yeah.
And he always felt sidey. And so he called the girl saying like, hey, she here. And so he threw lemonade on Charlie.
What? This is a
Man.
cold day, right? This is cold.
This is 30 minutes after the cab.
What the hell?
So she threw lemonade on Charlie. All that happened. Charlie threw water back on him. Go run back to the Speedway to call her brother.
Oh my
Call her
god.
brother. Her brother said, "Get in the car, leave, head back to your room." She gonna try head back to her room. The dude go on the other side, grabs Charlie's purse, trying to take Charlie's purse. Charlie grabs it, won't let him. He's stopping her from leaving because he grabbed her purse. She grabs it back in. He shuts the door. The girl blocked Charlie's car in because Charlie's car not in a gas pump. It's when you park in front.
Yeah.
So she blocked it in, so she couldn't diagonally, so she couldn't get out. Once she locked her in, she started getting out the door like, come out, and do like, yeah, we about to jump you.
Dang, man.
So Charlie was like, at first she gonna get up, she's like, all right, girl, you wanna fight me? Sure, I'm about to defend myself. But then the dude said, we about to jump you. She was like, nope, I'm not getting out the
Right.
car.
Yeah.
So they try to get in the car, they not going, they not going.
You call 911 at that point, or what?
No. She
Okay.
should have.
Okay.
She should have. She trying to get away because they trying to open the door, and then they start punching the window. They
Wow.
start punching the window and kicking my
Did
car.
Speedway call the cops?
No.
Nobody called the cops.
We gotta get there because the cop did come.
Damn.
So she trying to back out. Remind you to go diagonal. So she trying to get
Push
out.
her out.
Like, so she was like, hey, I'm about to back out. She was like, no, you're not. So she backed out, hit the girl car.
Oh my God.
But she trying to get out where she did have to hit the girl car. Then she goes back. And then the girl's like, all right, I'm about to move my car. Don't hit my car, don't hit my car.
Oh.
So she go move her car. She didn't. She faked like she did.
Mm.
Charlie backed out, got out, left. Now the girl called the police and said Charlie did a hit and run.
Hit and run. Okay.
But Charlie went straight. She didn't go to her room. She went straight to the campus police.
Right.
So what messed them up was, what time they did this? What
So
time
both police came?
No, what time do you think this all happened?
The crack of noon?
I can know it happened at 2:00. So what did that mean? The video recording can see everything.
Oh.
So they were video recording a showing. And the girl lied and said, like, she parked perfectly. When we went back, because he said, like, hey, you need to head back to the police. She called the police saying that you did a hit and run. She was like, I didn't do no hit and run.
How do people not know there's video cameras on every part of
She
life?
wasn't thinking. She don't think at all about any of this because the dude who was about that left her
Okay.
and all that. So she go further on. She calls the police. She tells a story that, oh, she tried to hit me and like I try to tell her, hey, be careful, don't hit my car. When I
Yeah.
parked in, I didn't do nothing. I didn't never attack her or do nothing. And Charlie like, man, she attacked me. She had a dude tell me tell the whole story.
Yeah.
So we wait for the police report to come back. And the police report said, called us personally, like, everything you said was completely correct.
Oh my gosh.
Like on the video, it shows everything. Like you were trying to get away, being a fighter, you was a complete victim of this whole situation. But the girl was trying to get money out of my insurance, my mom's insurance.
Of course. Well,
And
if
so,
you hit cars, people always try to get money out.
yeah, but like, you blocked her in.
Yeah.
And she was trying to safely, it says in the report, like she tried to safely get out, but Kyrie had made it very hard to get out and very much kept getting in the way, endangering herself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, kind of mess yourself up. So
Because usually you do get, no matter who hit who, if somebody hits somebody, you're the hitter, you get charged and your insurance has to pay for it. But it sounds like there's a defense because she blocked you in.
Yeah, and that's what we just sent to the
Oh my
insurance.
gosh.
And hopefully that can help clear up because what Kyrie said was a complete lie. She lied. So they got a couple misdemeanors on her, and then the dude got a warrant on him now.
And they're both Wilberforce students?
What we found out is the dude is not a Wilberforce student. He should be hiding out at people's homes.
Right.
She
Yeah.
is.
There's free housing if you get to sleep in a dorm room.
Yeah, it is. He just be on some bull. So she stayed with her, but I don't know if she goes there no more, but she stayed in Green. You know, they run out Green for Wilberforce students.
Oh.
So because they run out Green for Wilberforce students,
She can't have a ban bar letter or whatever it's called.
what?
Can they give her a no contact rule?
The no contact activated as soon as Charlie put it. And now she got, but the school, the next day, that would really set it off. The girl's going to try to say that Charlie came at me with a gun and she tried to threaten me and whatever other. When she was like, Charlie was with me. So, like, she lied. So she went to the campus police and said that morning on Wednesday, the campus police raided Charlie's room.
For a gun?
Yeah, Charlie like, what are y'all doing? I don't have no gun.
Damn.
If I had a gun, the job would have been done.
Oh, shoot, don't say stuff like
I said,
that.
I'm like, Charlie, man.
Yeah, don't say stuff like
She's
that.
like, can you defend yourself when you get attacked?
Well, this is a gun-free zone, I think. That's why
You
you.
gun free zone?
Yeah, the whole campus is gun-free.
So
So that's why you definitely want to watch that.
yeah. So she's like, I don't have no gun. They search her room, no gun.
Good.
No nothing. She's
Good.
like, I don't have nothing.
Because that would expel her, I would imagine,
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She was like, I'm the victim. I got
Yeah.
that. I'm doing everything to stay away. And
Right.
they was like, yeah, do you think this could be resolved? She's like, no, because you keep coming after me. This is a problem.
Yeah.
I'm really like, this is not gonna be resolved. She go like, and so they was like, they trespassed both of them, Charlie and her.
At Green.
No, they just trespassed her off the campus.
Oh,
They
on
took that-
Speedway?
No, just because of the speed incident, because also what the girl said, she like, they trespassed the girl, but they also trespassed Charlie. And Charlie was mad, 'cause she's like, why am I getting trespassed?
Is it a charge then, too?
What?
The trespass, or it's just a warning?
It was from the campus police.
Okay, so
it
it's
was
like
just
a-
like, you can't be on campus right now until we have the judicial hearing. When Charlie was like, that affects me because I have to go to class.
She has class.
And if I can't go to class, so Charlie been out for 3 weeks.
And I feel like she had one of these a year and a half ago, too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She was.
I feel like she had one of these judicial hearings before. So
Yeah, and that's why she was mad, because she like, I'm
Right.
already on probation. I get
Right.
off next semester.
Yep.
So like she knew, and the girl showed them the message that she knew that Charlie had probation. She was like, I don't care if you have no probation. I still. So like, it was just a lot. And so I was like, she worried because they talking about the Speedway situation, and it was
Yeah.
like, hey, I said, Charlie, you good? The police
Yeah.
report said you did nothing. They said
Right.
you were trying to get away. So what they gonna say? You broke what code? Because they said she broke the code of conduct off campus code
Oh,
of conduct, and
Yeah.
she broke this. I think verbally code of conduct, and
like an
another-
assault. Is it a verbal assault?
I think it's verbal assault, but
Okay.
or another. And I think more physical assault. And where we look back and we checked it, she didn't break nothing. We even
Okay.
had ChatGPT. to go
Oh, really?
along with it. Like, hey, yo, what
To
you
know
doing?
the law, what's the actual law here?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
hey, what's going
Yeah.
on in Central State Campus Law? They're like, she didn't break nothing. She didn't break nothing. She was the victim in all of this. She was
Okay.
trying to get away repeatedly.
Yeah.
And every source tell her that she went to go put in no contact clause, but after that she go to see where she get attacked. She go back to the campus police. And not like she went back to her room to go sell it. No, she went back to the campus police, so they can date the time. Like, yep, she came back at this time.
Yeah.
Around that time, they went back to the police. Then got that the police saying she telling her right. At this point, what did she do? Because if Charlie really gets on the police or anybody say like, yep, she definitely beat her, put her hands on her. So Charlie just worried because she like, hey, I'm trying to figure out if I'm about to get kicked out. I'm like, you're not gonna get kicked out. I bet it don't make no sense to if you're talking Speedway and you did absolutely nothing and it says it in the report, you were trying to flee away. So that the girl
Right.
like, so yeah.
So what's the verdict?
The verdict, well, she got her judicial today.
Oh my gosh.
She got her judicial today at 1:45.
And what week are you leaving? We're going to do this with you. We're going to set this up.
I'm leaving the last day of school.
And which one of these weeks do you want?
Oh,
to leave?
which one is you week?
Yeah, we're going to get you done. We're going to get you this and get you your paper.
Too.
Like you turned in your paper by hand last
I
semester.
did.
Like that.
I did. I have my and I have my what was we supposed to do our social work application?
Yeah, the application. And
I did it too, but like
Okay.
it's by paper.
Right, that's fine. Okay, that works. I can scan it.
Okay.
You can
What
pick
is it?
any of these, and I can. There's 10, so.
I could go down to that. Let me see. Journal question, after fake microphone, flip chart paper, after the video camera, shirt, course. All right, can I have 9?
Yeah, you can do
Do I
that.
have to actually have girls fighting?
You can make it about men too,
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
sure. Whichever way you want to take it.
I was say like I can get my homie to act like my cameraman like, if I need.
If you want to bring somebody, we'll at least be here to role play with you
Okay.
as a group, and then you lead it.
the
I
journal,
think it's on like page Ooh, like
60,
72.
72.
Yeah, I know this is this is the Word document, so it didn't transfer over well, but it'll tell you, well, I'll open it on the real one for you. I'm sure it's right there. It is. So yeah, girl fights or girlfriends. But we'll get you. Yeah, and this, I've already sent that out. It's on announcement, but you can literally follow the instructions. And I'm going to open it with this so you can see. Oh, they give you a feelings chart in here? I didn't realize that. That's fun. That's a different week. I do like when they, I do like when they give the feelings chart.
Yeah, someone did that group.
Okay. Maybe that's why I had it open. Okay,
Yeah, that's
that makes sense. It opened right to there. And then, yeah, when your needs aren't met, there it is. Anybody talking to us? And then you said week 9. So I do think it was like page 70. We'll go up to the. So see how it literally goes boom, 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 exactly what you have to do. And so you can follow that or take a picture on your phone now so you don't have to go find it again. Oh, that's right. Somebody did lead this one too, but that's fine.
What?
Looking at past relationships.
Oh yeah.
How much were you in love? So you have us do that. And then, oh, that was week 8. I'm sorry. So this is week 9. So you journal, questions to show, dramatization, purpose to stimulate, talk about people hating on each other over romantic interests, to consider partners, accountability for actions that affect girls' feelings. So I like how it gives you those. Then it says you do your opening ritual. You'll introduce the theme, girl fights or girlfriends. Go around and do a check-in. You can even say people feel threatened by each other. So this is right both ways. This isn't only girls that have romantic relationship problems. Sometimes men defer to girls going along with the girls' idea of forgetting about so yeah, just leading it, whatever route you want to go with it is kind of horrible. Does that look good, or do you want to pick a different one instead?
Kind of now want to do week 8.
Okay.
Week 8.
That's what somebody just did.
Somebody just did week 8?
Yeah, but
Hey.
if you want to do it, we got to get you done. We're gonna.
Week
But
8.
yeah, this is week 8. There is one called Identifying Feelings.
Well, you know what? I did think, all right, I'm going to certify. I know I just changed my. I'm going to do week 9. I'm going to
Okay.
come in. I'm
Okay,
going to finish it. I'm going to probably bring a friend
that works.
or 2.
You can bring Charlie, unless if she's still banned from campus.
Hopefully not.
I hope not too.
She got work to get done.
Her mom's probably getting stressed out by it.
Yeah, everybody said I'm really stressed out.
Right.
I'm like, because she's stressed out. She don't want to be out.
Cause she's like halfway done by now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's trying to get out. She's trying to just
Graduate.
cool. She got 2 Wednesdays. She's like, man, I'm trying to get my GPA up
Yes.
and just focus. I'm like, I know. It's possible.
Oh, you're going to do a talk show dramatization
Yeah.
like Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
And then
Coming out
journal
to the
about
stage,
it.
Jabari. Jabari had a child on the way with Tiffany.
When's the baby due?
When the baby due?
Yeah.
In 3 months.
For real?
Yeah. Oh wait, you serious?
It's not a real situation.
No.
Okay.
I can make
You
a
never
real.
know, you
Now I
never
could pull it from a real situation, like
Right.
Jabari trying to figure out. He found out while looking through his girl phone that it might not be his baby. Now reminds you, he has been taking care of this kid for a solid 7 months. She came to him on Valentine's Day, telling that the baby is his. But for some reason, her sister said something pretty peculiar.
The kid is
that
half
baby-
white.
The kid is a little bit more light-skinned than usual.
Right.
He had to make sure that he wasn't tripping. So he goes to the phone and looked up the specific name of her ex look up her ex. Next thing you know, they say, hey, you know, it's a small percentage that it might be mine. Oh. Here comes Brittany, who was saying that it's always been Jabari. And what she had with her ex was in the past. And
That
then
would
she
be fun.
apologized.
That would be fun. Making it a for real mental health group you can lead when you graduate will be awesome too. Like discussions. We'll even get real with you. Like, what was it like being Alice, the audience? I'm trying. And then the closing ritual. This one's the shortest, I think. Inform girls that we'll have to turn these roles and ask for volunteers, talk show hosts, guest teen expert. That's interesting.
I tell them, I be like, these two dudes are fighting, or these two girls are fighting over a dude. It's always over somebody. It's never just, oh,
I know.
Or it could be like, she took my $30 and my wig. It's real.
You always see them wigs blown to the parking
Wig
lot
blown to
like-
the parking lot.
at 2 a.m. and then
She's mad. She hurt. She very frustrated. Like, he messed up my edges. I fucking
Do
hate
they
you,
steal
man.
each other's wigs for real?
I know some that was definitely.
Right. If it's a good one, if you got like a legit, like it
They
fits
take
on.
Like,
I just always see either the eyelashes or the wigs in the parking lot the next morning after like a homecoming or something.
Yeah. Somebody got into it.
Right? Is that what it is?
Somebody
It's
got
a
into it.
fight.
Somebody party too hard. Like somebody party too hard. Like
They got tape on their window. It got shattered.
yeah, like, they really got into it. Like they really got bad in the street.
I'm glad I got my college energy out of me in college. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
like, I'm people saying that to me right now. I'm like, you want to go to a party? I don't go to no party.
Right.
I
Yes.
don't. I'm tired. I want to go get my life together.
Are your
I
other
don't
classes good too? What's your hardest? What's the one you're most worried about? Nikita's?
Yeah. And that's it. Like, Nikita. But Miss Nikita said, like, keep focusing on your work.
Right.
So I'm just keep focusing
Right.
on my work. I finished all the work from one class from Miss
Okay.
Nikita. Now I'm making sure I'm getting all my other classes from Miss Nikita. And then all the other
Because
class.
she does workshop Wednesdays.
Yeah, and I'm missing workshop Wednesday.
And she fails you for that, I think, right?
Yeah,
Like she
like-
gives points for all of it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see what I can do, see what my average grade will look like in her class.
Has Charlie had her yet?
Yeah, Charlie taking it right now.
Oh, so she's got to take this soon then too, I bet.
Yeah.
I don't think she's taking groups.
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay.
But
Well, that's good to know. I got Samaje. I'm trying to register him. He's calling out like 2:15 today.
calling at 2:15.
Yes, I'm getting him done. You guys remember Samaje?
I feel like I know that name sounds familiar.
So he's going to finish. We're going to get all of you all's
Get done.
complete. Your hometown is Dayton.
No, Cincinnati.
So you would go to graduate school in Cincinnati or
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought about like going to regular school at UC.
Cincinnati has 5. You got NKU, UC. Dang. Maybe it was 5 counseling programs.
I'm
So
like, not Xavier.
2 MSW. Oh, Xavier does have an MSW.
It does.
There is starting in the fall. You're right. They had
Really?
it combined with SLUs. I interviewed for a job there, and
Xavier hard.
when I heard we were closing, I was like, I better get our name. You know, like when we all freaked out, we were financially insecure here.
Yeah.
I think we're past that. What have you guys heard as students?
What's up, bro?
Financial insecurity. I feel like we are broke.
We definitely broke, but I don't know.
Yeah, like they'll keep it open, but we're still broke.
Like, yeah, like
But were we so broke they got to close us? That was what I
no,
was-
I didn't know we really gonna close it.
Well, with recent stuff, it's not a far-fetched possibility.
That's
I mean,
what
it's very possible.
I think
It's
they're
very
closing
possible.
low enrolled programs to stay open. So anything that has 3 or less graduates, you need to have 3 to 5 or more every year for 3 years in a row to be not considered a low enrolled program. We're not. Social work is not.
I'm
Thank
about to tell
God.
you, social work, everybody was getting social work.
We're fine in social work, but like many are.
Oh, like psychology.
They have 100.
Oh,
They're one of the top. They're bigger than
Psychology's
us.
next, yeah.
They're
Psychology's
because they
next.
are all misinformed like I was, and I got a
it's
psych degree.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It sucks.
It's sad, man.
It's so bad. Even the chair's like, you guys should get a social work degree.
It's hard. No good joke. I know it's fun, but we're literally just lying and stealing money from children.
Right.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree.
No, you're not going to do anything with an art degree. You're not gonna
Right.
get anything with an art degree in the real world that's gonna make you any money
Right.
whatsoever. You're gonna get lucky that you can do that anyways just by doing art.
Yeah.
It for you.
Right. If you do art, you're going to make it big without
What
a
you're gonna do is
college.
this- you get connected to someone who actually has connection in the community. And again, when you consider the how low our faculty is in general, there's not much of that going on.
Right.
It's
Right.
like 2 or 3 people. And they,
Yes.
and
It's,
even
it
then, they
is.
probably got their fair share of overwhelmed, amount of people that want to get opportunities for them.
Right. Yep. 4202, your final paper, if you want me to read it. So you can also use this group as the group you're creating for your final paper, if that's helpful. It is a pretty strong outline, so I don't want you to freak out about it. We're going to get you through, but it's the last 2 pages is the outline of the paper. So there it is.
And you don't want double space. Hopefully you don't want double space. 'Cause I'm gonna be 10 pages about.
It's fine then.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say,
fine.
I'm at 7 already. And so
Right.
I'm gonna be closer to 10 pages.
I was hoping you wanted double space.
You're getting him excited for it. He's going to write it in
I don't
core
care
your
what I do.
new and double spaced.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care, but as long as I get an A, I don't care.
Right.
I'm
Right.
I'm doing this for me.
For sure. No, I love that I can share that possibility I did of like papers building on each other so that you can use it for all your final research projects, that you're always
Yeah.
doing the same thing for your final goal.
I've been doing this new 8 week. This is just to be the first draft. This is just the final product for you. It's gonna be a draft for a template that I'm going to use to turn it into an 8 week course.
With a bunch of different ones. I've already started populating my
Oh, I
my
like
board with
that.
like other groups that are connected to this.
Let other people lead your group even. You're going to be
Mhm.
like the
Yeah.
Grateful Dead of groups. You're going to create them and hand them out for
Mhm.
free.
Yeah, I'm gonna do rumination. I'm gonna definitely publish them, but I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add in all the stuff that I've been doing, which is that I've already. Collectively, they're all about purpose, anyways. They're just different. They're different aspects of it because it's there's a lot there. There's a lot you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot that
Yeah.
you can talk about when it comes to.
There's a
what's
lot
needed
of
to
good
check out for
citations
this.
in that. Like I like the whenever you can sync it up with other citations, that's huge. So that's and it's also good if there's a gap in the research, because then that leaves room for you to publish stuff.
Mhm.
They want me on call every Thursday in January for hospice.
Oh,
I know. They cut me out Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I always do Thursday from 5 p.m. until 9 a.m. I haven't had a call yet, so you got to
Yeah.
like knock on wood. They can call you at 2 a.m. Like, I need you at the hospital now to give a final blessing, because I'm also a chaplain.
I was wondering.
So
What's that pay? The deep comparable? Or is
it was like the same as social work, but
interesting.
the past 5 years, social work's like taken off, and I feel like
Makes sense.
chaplaincy stayed at 50,000 and social work's at 75,000.
And that's just a degree in theology. That's just
It is I got an MA in theology and pastoral counseling. So
And
I
that
did
takes
do
what?
an internship. It was only like 39 hours, so that's 13 classes, and then a 100-hour internship at St. Leo's, and that's
That's
how
a master's.
it was a master's.
So if I wanted to do that technically, I could do a master's in something like that with my social work degree.
I do believe you can. Yeah. I do think they want you to get what's called CLEs, and that is what I don't have, but hospice is okay. How to get CLE for pastoral chaplaincy. Like you could even just join it generically as the at a church, but these people interviewed me, but they knew right away if I say I'm at St. Leo's, they know you're Catholic, and they're like,
Yeah.
they're like, fuck them Catholics. But so you must obtain an undergraduate and graduate degree, like an MDiv, complete a certain number of clinical pastoral education, CPE, not CLE. That's probably why nothing came up. Secure faith group endorsement. So that's tough too. And then gain professional experience after meeting these, because the VA hires chaplains. They make good fucking money. It's like a social worker. Social worker would probably still make more. You can apply for board certification through like these guys or those guys. So I still don't technically have this. The one that I have is XUMA. Now, I've always told them they should connect with the counseling degree at Xavier because they have one, and get it so you get a license in counseling too, but they never have. So this is the one that I got. And they do have an MSW now, so they would have both. They did have, I think, the Dalai Lama visit and shit. So they try to be real. Yeah, these are the only classes you need.
So the whole master's program. So like,
Yeah, but it's only like you could do it in like a year. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
So
not that
technically, I could
much.
go back if I decided to get the master's in that too after.
Yeah, yeah,
Really, because I wouldn't do that, because I'm assuming I wouldn't get for free.
yeah. This
Okay, do social work, maybe.
if you promise you were going to do work in, for example, a social work field, they pay half. So I was only paying, if I remember correctly, it was $1,000 a class.
Yeah.
So it was like a $10,000 master's. They give you half of it. It's called the Graduate Theology Scholarship. If they even show this anymore, graduate studies. Maybe they don't have it anymore. BA, MA, 5-year pass. So it is just a 1-year program. And gosh, I'm just going to search grad theology scholarship. Maybe they got rid of it. So they were trying to get rid of the whole department. In undergrad, I was one of only 9 majors that graduated. Oh, they still do have it. Institute for Spirituality and Social Justice. So they come in as
Well, it
the
might be
social
coming back
justice.
too, because when you did it, right? How many years ago was it?
99 for the bachelor's, and
Yeah,
then
so you were in the thick of it, slowly decline. Well, not the thick of it. It wasn't until 2009 or so that it started to decline. Like religious, support got, not that it declined significantly. It's still 65% of the country, but it declined quite a bit.
this is the one I'm talking about. They still have it. Holy shit! It is 45% reduced.
If you work in social work.
Yeah, so ministers, paid or volunteers serving in a congregation, hospital, healthcare facility, and social service agency, diocese or educational institution, and even volunteers. That's crazy. Recognized by ministry-related, like Ignatian volunteer. There's a ton. Jesuit volunteer
Also, pretty
corps.
much anyway.
It sure seems like it, doesn't
All you
it?
gotta do is sign up for volunteer.
You got to say that you're going to do it. Like students seeking this rate should provide a description of their current pastoral work, which again could be anything, in social work especially. And then the ministry supervisor, upon recommendation of ISSJ, they're so liberal there. It's hilarious.
Mhm.
They're all social justice warriors. I rolled with it. I took their money. You
Yeah,
go in with long hair, they'll be like, cool, he's a liberal. We'll
Yeah,
give him a
they'll
bunch of money.
think that.
I know. That's all you got to
And
do.
then when I get the power, they'll get to know me and they'll be like, whoa, I didn't expect that to happen.
They'll be like, fuck, we have our money back.